Woo
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 woo.
woo! Hey, you guys, I'm Ramel.
And this is Leslie.
And thank you back for another episode of Woo Woo Woo, the podcast.
Woo woo woo. So excited to be back. It's really fun to do this every week.
It is.
We get to talk more and hang out more than we have in forever and ever and ever.
Exactly.
So this is super fun.
And we just talk about stuff that we want to talk about, like weird. Like sometimes it's like stuff that everybody knows, but sometimes it's weird, obscure,
a little bit
stuff or nerdy stuff or whatever. So yeah.
Speaking of obscure, I feel like I told you. Did I tell you that I found that movie this weekend that I've been looking for since the early 90s?
Yes. Oh my God, that movie.
It was one of those things. I remember talking to my friend. It was probably 95. Talking to my friend all night on the phone, and it was USA all night.
All night.
And this weird movie came on, and I only remembered bits and pieces of it, and nobody had ever heard of it.
Yeah, whenever she told me, I was like, I have no clue. That sounds very inappropriate, actually.
It was set in a high school, and there was a genie, and the guy gets small, and he's hanging out in her panties. It's weird. I'm telling you, it's
weird.
So when you try to explain that to somebody, they're immediately nope, I'm out. That's too.
Yeah, you lost me at panties. I was like, okay, genie. Okay, panties stuck in her panties.
Yeah, he's swinging on these ropes that are supposed to be her pubes.
That is so crazy.
It's so random.
Yeah.
It's very.
When you said genie at first, I was like, Shazam. That's it. I got it. You forgot it? I got you. I got you, girl. And then you said he was stuck in her panties. I was like, oh, that's not.
It was so weird. But Paul was like, I know what movie you're talking about. And so he found this movie, but it wasn't it. But it was this other obscure movie. And it turns out it wasn't a genie. It was a drunk leprechaun that kept making mistakes.
A drunk leprechaun?
He was a drunk leprechaun stuck in a bottle, and he could grant wishes, but he kept making mistakes. And so that's why he shrunk the guy.
That does sound a little bit more familiar than I say a drunk leprechaun.
What was it called?
Oh, here, let me look it up. Hold on. Keep talking. Don't mind the awkward silence.
It was, I'll keep talking. But it was one of the, it's been, oh my gosh, how old am I? 25 years in the making longer to see this movie. So Ronnie McCary, if you remember
Getting Lucky,
it is very poor quality, very raunchy, inappropriate.
Totally
Check it out.
90s.
Yes.
Ooh, we used to get away with a lot of stuff.
Oh, we did. It makes you think
yeah,
we did.
And look at us, we're fine.
Yeah, we're fine. But also, I've been listening to Dave Matthews.
Oh, Dave Matthews! I had one of my favorite concerts with Dave Matthews. Had such a good time.
I think I've seen Dave 8 or 9 times.
Dave Matthews is your Beyonce.
Yeah, he is.
That's a good freaking show, though.
It's so fun.
It is.
But he just came out with a new studio album. I think this was his 11th studio album.
You've been listening? You said, you have been listening to it.
It's really, it's Dave, so.
So, do you have a favorite Dave Matthews album or song or what?
I do, That's hard. It is hard. I really like Live at Red Rocks.
Okay.
That one was one of my favorites. I listen to that.
Is he your favorite artist, band, or is he an artist or is he a band?
It's Dave Matthews is an artist, but it's Dave Matthews Band.
Yeah. So is that your favorite? All time?
I would think so.
Well,
it was my favorite in high school.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And I made, a lot of memories. And
right.
I always liked Dave.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Girl. And what movie was he in? He was so good in?
Oh, the Winn-Dixie movie.
With
the dog?
No, the one where he was funny. Oh, was it with Adam Sandler?
Oh, yeah.
Was it which was it?
Oh, my gosh.
But he was so good. You didn't even know, you had to be that was Dave Matthews.
Yes.
And you're like, that was Dave Matthews?
I could always tell Dave Matthews by his eyebrows. He has the best eyebrows. And Jack Black, which I also love.
You do love you some Jack Black. And Jack Black is just go with it.
Yes.
Yes. He was funny in that.
So yeah, I guess I've just been listening to Dave Matthews' new album.
Very good. Yeah, respect, girl. I just been listening to Beyonce.
Yeah,
that's it. Like
Beyonce, I know every day, like song of the day, and you're like, maybe one day it won't be Beyonce.
Yes, I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm literally gonna give you her whole entire Renaissance album, and like the probably like one of my favorite songs on the album, the Renaissance album, is Church Girl. And like, if you see me, I put it on my, my workout playlist. Mm-hmm. So if you see me on the side of the road and I'm like, that girl is hype, I'm probably listening to Church Girl. Yes, like
Dave Matthews doesn't give you that same
no, not to like run to.
No,
or maybe if you like are just like, it depends, because sometimes people run to like just music that's like kind of just chills you out. It depends on what.
Oh, I have to listen to like hype stuff.
But like if you're going on a long.
If I were on a walk.
Focus on a walk. Yeah. It just depends. I've ran to slow music before.
Dave Matthews might be like jog music, but not running music. No shade, Dave, but.
Yeah. No. And then I definitely jog. I'm not over here like this athlete that's like, like, wow, that girl is a track star. No, I'm just, yeah.
You just move.
Yeah. In my head, but I'm running the Church Girl, I'm booking it though.
I'm sure you are.
I bet you if I like had a film of me, I'd be like, damn.
It's like that, it's Earth, Wind, and Fire September, and it gets all hyped up, and then when they start playing, it's the recorders, and they're like,
yes, exactly, yes. Because, yeah, I'm in my head, I'm like, exerting all the calories. I'm like, yeah. But probably not. Probably like, oh, look at that mom running. I'm glad she's
good for her getting her cardio in.
Good job, I'm like power walking. Yes, but
check your surroundings, girl.
Exactly.
Only wear one headphone.
That I know, and I don't do that. I'm sorry. If I'm running in it depends on where I'm running. That's really.
Use like a taser. Do you carry a taser or something with you?
I used to.
What the hell are you doing out there running?
I know.
Exposed.
I have my sister gave me this little ring, and it has a knife thing on it, so I can like over niche somebody's head, like, and then keep running.
If anyone else has anything else to say,
and I wear that when I remember, but I just don't always remember. I used to have a taser long time ago. This is how long ago, because I've been married for almost 10 years.
Wow.
And I had my taser, and I would carry it in my purse, because I have in my purse I have a kit, if I'm ready to run, if I'm just somewhere randomly, and I'm like, I feel like jogging, I can do that.
Oh, wow.
I can have headphones and a sweatband and everything ready. No problem, let's go.
Like Ken in the Barbie commercial, he's like, do you have your rollerblades? And he's like, of course I have my
yes, exactly. If I feel like an area calls me, if I'm in a pretty area, I'm like, let's jog. So, I don't even know where I was going with that. What were we talking about? Why? I was leading somewhere to why I was saying that.
Your running kit?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So, and then I had my taser when I had a taser back in the day, and I took it to the airport, and I realized it and had to throw it away, and I never got one.
We need to get you another one.
I do.
When Quincy was a baby, me and Leo and Quincy were on a walk, and we got attacked by pit bulls. And so ever since then,
I remember you told me.
I carry a taser just because it'll scare the patooties out of somebody.
Right.
And, sometimes they'll clack.
Yeah. In my head, I feel like that I've passed a few people that I thought have looked sketch, but in my head, they go, no, she looks too athletic.
Not her. She would get away.
No. She would put up a fight.
She'd be a terrible victim.
Exactly. So I feel like that's what keeps me
safe.
Keep
that mentality, but also protect yourself.
Yes. Probably get a taser.
Keep being intimidating.
Pretty sure the way I run, they're like, whoa.
That woman is hyped up with Beyonce. She not know Dave Matthews hype. She is Beyonce hype.
Yeah, no, I ain't gonna mess with her. I'll find somebody weaker.
Well, girl, did you hear that after all this time, Pat Sajak is retiring?
Oh, well, good for him.
He has been hosting Wheel of Fortune since 1983.
1983. So, okay, so we were born in 81, so we're 41. So 39 years?
Mm-hmm.
Girl.
That's some longevity.
Well, is he going to do 40? Might as well do 40.
No, he said he's done. Dang,
I would. The Virgo in me makes me be like, we got to do 40.
Yeah, why would you stop at an uneven number?
Yeah.
He's 76 years old, though.
That's so easy. Like, well, he really, I mean...
What's one more year?
Yeah.
Like, you pretty much got it down at this point.
Right, and is it like that? I'm sorry, Pat Sajak. I know you, like, work hard, but is it not hard? I'm not trying to, like, slight you. But
the man, he's been working real hard every day.
I get it. You probably have to, like, prepare and do, like, I'm not trying to say it's not, but.
Right.
I mean, he's 70. I don't know. I would do it for one more year. I would do it till I die, because that just seems fun to me. Like, to host it. But maybe after a while, you're like, I'm tired of. I want to be like, you're an idiot. Why did you not guess R?
He retires, and then we find out, like, he's really offensive.
Yes. He's like, fucking, oh. Because I probably would do that, too. I'd probably be irritated at some people's answers.
Some of them are really bad.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Why did you buy you?
Did you read the board at all?
Yes.
Do you even know what game you're playing?
The category is thing. Hello? But yeah, him and Vanna White, that's probably my favorite game show, because I'm probably the best at it. Like, Jeopardy is super hard.
Yeah.
Like, one answer right per
Jeopardy
show.
Always makes me feel real dumb. You know what? You know what game show we would be really good on? The one that guessed the lyrics.
Beat Shazam. Yes, we would, because I'll be good at it when I play at home.
Yeah.
And I'll get them
I
all.
know them all.
Yes.
And I feel like the ones that I didn't know, you would know.
Because I get mad at people who don't get them. I'm like, I didn't know that song.
Right?
You're right. We need to go on there.
Was that Jamie Foxx?
I think it was. But then, I feel like it was, I don't know. But I feel like it's like a summer thing.
Stopped because of COVID.
Yeah. But like, you know how things come once a year? Like, it's just like a summer. Because like, they don't have the same, most stuff is not on, like most shows. During the summer, they do like a summer special.
We should look into it. We'd be really good at it.
You're correct.
Like, I feel like I would get more like classic rock stuff and more rock stuff. Right. You would do way better at country than I would.
Right, but I'm only good at country if it's like
90s,
early 80s, 2000s, 90s. Like this stuff.
Classic country.
Yeah, my husband listens to country, and I'll be like, "What the hell is this shit? What do you got playing in here?" And
this isn't Randy Travis.
Right. Like, goddamn, put some George Strait on and just keep it on. Don't you put, because he listens to, like, Cody Johnson, I think. You know, like Morgan Wallen and all them. They have a few good songs, but it's not my favorite type of genre.
I don't mind country music, but I never turn it on.
Right. I think, and not in the same way, like, I don't really, like, choose it first, but if it's on. Yeah. But then after a while, I'll be like, okay, let's switch it up now.
Yeah.
Like, okay, let's get some action up in here. Get live.
Bring it around town. Come on.
Right. Yeah, come on now.
Well, let's look into Shazam and see if we can go on it.
Yes.
And then we can plug our podcast.
Yes. And just
be like national TV.
Man, please stop saying woo boo boo. That doesn't make any sense. Sorry.
I would say it literally every time.
But speaking of Shazam.
And Jamie Foxx.
Yeah. So what the hell's going on with our dear Jamie?
I know. So, okay, for those of y'all that didn't know, Jamie Foxx was hospitalized back in April after he, quote unquote, experienced a medical complication. Mm-hmm. But they never confirmed, like, was it a stroke?
Right.
What happened? Well, then a rumor started on a podcast that it was complications due to the COVID vaccine.
Oh, wow.
But their representative shut that down.
Excuse me.
But, like, there's just been a lot of controversy.
Right, because they haven't come out and said, like, is he has a stroke? Is he still in the hospital?
Well, his daughter said that he came home from the hospital, but then they found out that wasn't true. Like he hadn't come out. So she has been a little bit shady about the information that she's releasing. And he hasn't released any information at all.
Oh my God, I hope he's okay. That's scary. What?
So when we talked about this yesterday, right? So I was like, well, I'm going to look it up this morning and see if anything changed. Why did Netflix drop a new trailer for a new Jamie Foxx movie today?
Yes, I saw that too.
It's called They Cloned Tyrone.
Yes.
And it looks really, really good. and
it does.
He's a pimp, and they find like one of his guys gets like taken, and they go to get him, and then they find like the secret underground lair, and they're cloning people, and so they're like, we can't have this. It looks really, really good.
Girl, I thought you were about to say I thought you were about to say like, so what if this is all a marketing ploy?
It could be.
They wouldn't do that. When they do that, that's mean. Don't do that, Jamie Foxx. We was thinking you was dead since April, and it's June.
Did you see that TikTok dad that planned a whole funeral to teach his family a lesson?
Oh, no.
And then he crashed the funeral in a helicopter.
What?
Like,
no, that's awful.
Ooh. Paul, if you do that to me, you better wish you were dead.
You better wish you was dead. Yeah, because I love Jamie Foxx, but I would be so pissed at him if he was like, bitches.
Right.
Since April, like, okay, do it for like a day or two.
Why aren't they saying anything?
Why aren't they saying, what if it's really bad?
I don't know.
But then the movie that he was filming at the time, supposedly they like finished filming with the stunt double or something.
Oh, really?
Supposedly. This is all...
I know, it's very secretive, and everything's like, he said, she said. But then, like, so apparently because of the fact they clone Tyrone, it's, like, cloning and AI and stuff. Like, AI right now is, you know, they don't know. You don't know if things are real or not. Everyone's saying that it's a conspiracy theory.
Oh, Lord.
So,
Jesus.
I am really curious.
Yeah, he's so young. He's only 55.
I love Jamie Foxx.
Me too.
And he's local.
He's from Terrell, Texas.
Oh, Terrell. Terrell is how far away from Dallas?
It's probably like 30 miles east of Dallas. It's off of Highway 80. And like the way 80 goes, you get a little bit of like, I guess you start like kind of like Buckner a little bit. So you're like south, like East Dallas, and then you hit Garland just slightly, and then Mesquite, then Forney, and then Terrell.
Yeah, it kind of veers off.
Yes. And then it's right, and then like 80 and 20 meet. But yeah, whatever.
That's
80 and...
I have never spent all of the time in that area.
And that's my hood. That's like...
that's your hood?
Yes, yeah. I've done...
One day we'll have to like talk about like Ramel has cows and like...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like you're a farm girl. You're a country girl.
I guess. I mean, I don't feel like that way, but yeah, I guess kind of. Yeah. I don't think if like, I wouldn't be like, how would you describe yourself, Ramel? Farm would never...
Yeah, but you like...
But I guess technically, yes. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I am.
But it's fine. We should talk about that sometime.
But yes, so Terrell, that's why I've had like several listings and home buying in Terrell. So I think it's a great, to me, my two favorite, like, I guess suburbs or outliers of Dallas, because these are almost even beyond suburbs, is Ennis and Terrell. I just think that they're so fun. They're like perfect size. Cause I like a small, like,
you do like a small town
I like a
feel.
little bit small town feel. Like, and this like the perfect of city country.
Yeah.
Because I think Terrell's like 15,000 population, and I want to say, don't get me lying about Ennis, 20,000, somewhere around there. So I think it's fun. It's like you have all your stuff, right? And then you're like super close to Dallas if you want to go to like cool stuff. Like, yeah,
it is an easier drive to Dallas from that side.
Yeah, and it's you just like can go to the concert still, and we go to Terrell for like. Girl, they got a Chick-fil-A. They got a Olive Garden, Chili's, Marshall's, Academy, Hobby Lobby.
Terrell is nice. They have good haunted
Buc-ee's.
Oh yeah, I do love me some Buc-ee's.
I mean, come on now, but what else you need?
That's right. They do have good haunted houses too. I love haunted houses.
So I don't know nothing about that.
Ramel is out.
Period. And then the country the haunted houses are, I know the worse they are. Like, you ain't finna catch me in no field in the country trying to scare me. I'm scared.
It's so scary.
I know, exactly. I already know. Like, no.
It's so fun.
Mm-mm.
Love
but
house.
I'm like,
next. Moving along.
Yes. But yeah, so Terrell like,
is nice.
Yeah, that's where like we go when we don't want to go to Dallas or something like that. And girl, he recently donated a what do you call it? He gifted the city basketball court.
Who did?
And Jamie Foxx.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry, I guess I didn't. Like, who?
Who did this?
Right. Yeah, he gifted the city of Terrell a brand new basketball court.
Oh, cool.
And then on it says like Foxhole, and it has a picture of like Terrell because they're the Terrell Tigers. But yeah, and then there's a street called Jamie Foxx Way because there were some houses listed that I did videos of over there. And I was like, how cool would it be to like, I live on Jamie Foxx Way?
That would be fun.
Yes, I would take pictures of it all the time. And then like send him in his DMs, like, look where I live. And he'd be like, this crazy ass girl stay in my DM sending me pictures. Because I sent him a video of I did one of the houses that the videos I did of the house on Jamie Foxx Way. I did a song. What was it? Unpredictable? I think that's the song I did of his. And I did the videos, and I did it with him. And then at the end, I like did a shot of the sign Jamie Foxx Way, and I was like, "Yay!" And
did he like heart it?
He hasn't responded because he probably hasn't seen. Because it's not in his normal. He probably gets 20 million.
And obviously, we don't even know what's going on with him right now.
Right? Yeah, this was a long time ago, but yeah. So I doubt because he's got to like accept it. Like, why would he? He's like, who's Ramel the realtor? Well, so one day, maybe he's in his hospital bed and he'll just scroll and he's like, let me look. Who is this? Oh, she sent me a video. So one day he'll discover it.
Yeah.
And,
maybe he'll hear our podcast and he'll be like, oh, let me check my DMs.
Exactly. You're right.
Jamie.
Yes, because we got to hashtag this Jamie Foxx. So
yes.
He's like, who's
here goes Ramel the realtor again.
No, she really be trying to, what?
Who is this lady?
Jamie, I'm just trying to say, if you need to buy or sell a house, I'm here.
Yeah.
Oh, because Terrell is a great place. Okay, so the median price of homes in Dallas, girl. So median means in the middle, not like average, but in the middle. Girl, $525. And this is in Dallas. And if you know, of course, Dallas is just Dallas.
Right.
Like, I'm not talking about all the other
Dallas proper.
Yeah, Dallas
where
proper,
we're at right now.
Right. But like,
I live in Dallas proper. I'm
correct.
a Dallas
girl. Right. And I've probably lived in Dallas like maybe once or twice, like a year at a time.
Yeah.
Maybe like that. Maybe. But I've always lived, I'm a suburb.
If you're a Dallas, I'm original 214.
Ooh.
Yeah.
But I still got a 214 number.
That's right.
But I still got a 214 number. Yeah.
Who was that?
Girl, I don't know, some Dallas rapper. I don't be knowing people's names.
Well, Pookie went to my high school.
He did?
Yes.
Girl. I don't be knowing people's names, what they look like. I just be knowing like their songs. Or like athletes, I know who they are, and I like can recognize them but like it's hard for me to meld it together.
Right.
But okay, but here we still
a real estate roundup.
So you woohoo. So the median price of a home in Dallas is $525.
That's a lot.
$525,000.
That's over $500,000.
So if you want over $500,000. So if you want a little discount, holla at your girl. The median price in Terrell is only $344.
Okay.
That's like $200,000.
That's a big difference.
Yes.
And I'm sure you get a lot more house and land out there.
Exactly. And so I wanted to know, what's the most expensive active home on the market for Terrell? And it is a $2.75 million home. It's like we said, in Terrell. It's a 9-bedroom, 9-bathroom, so everybody gets their own private bathroom.
Wow.
It's on 50 acres.
Oh my god!
And it's like a damn it's called OK Corral and Ranch Arena. Like it has an arena. Like if you wanted to be like, hey, we're hosting a rodeo here tonight.
My family does rodeos.
Well, they could buy this.
My uncle's like a real cowboy with
Tell him to holler at me about this listing.
Uncle Paul
in Terrell.
He's got his own little rodeo.
Oh, this one is better. It's bigger in Terrell. But it has like a concession area. It has a little store, it's called what is it called? Oh, a tack store, like it's like a general store.
Wow.
Girl's got a little apartment because you don't need somebody to live with you to help you take care of this 50 acres and this
9
rodeo.
9 gas.
Exactly.
9 toilets.
Girl, and it's been on the market for 113 days, so maybe we can take down a few. Take down to 1 point or 2.5.
Get into this mansion.
Holler at your girl. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is our real estate roundup.
I love it. Yes,
but hopefully Jamie Foxx as well.
I know.
I hope he's okay. Because now you got me really. At first I was like, I guess they just want to be private, but now I'm like, why can't they just say?
Yeah, like just confirm. Like they've confirmed that it's not a reaction to the COVID vaccine, but they haven't confirmed, like, did he have a stroke? Is he, like, they asked for continued prayers. Like, there's just not been any result.
And it's not like God bless Jamie Foxx, but he's not like the president or something. Like, it makes our country look weak if we have a sick Jamie Foxx. Like,
anybody but Jamie Foxx.
Like, bro, just tell us, is he okay? Like,
Well, Jamie, let us know if you're okay.
Yes.
Let us know if you know some friends and tarot homies that need to be hooked up with your girl Ramel the realtor. And, check your DMs.
I think the house is already sold, but, still look at the video. It's an homage to you, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, there's other gossip about Khalees and Bill Murray.
Girl. I mean, they haven't come out and said anything, have they?
They have.
No, they have.
It's a rumor.
Oh.
Khalees said. I know. I was like, that's actually really exciting.
I was like, okay, I'm here for this ride. I don't know where it's going to stop, but I was going to ride it with them.
Like, okay.
Yeah.
Bill Murray is so funny.
Right. Because like I said, Khalees is gorgeous and she's been in the industry forever. She was married to Nas, or she was married, they had a baby.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, that's who her baby, she was married to Nas. So she's probably knows the industry and just, just want a nice guy that makes you laugh.
Yeah, I just want to laugh.
And then here comes Bill Murray and he's like, this motherfucker here.
Sometimes just the way, in Zombieland, when he's dying, and Emma Stone laughs and she's like, I'm sorry, he just gets to me. To me too, he can just make the silliest things so funny.
Yes. So I was kind of like, okay. So it's
apparently she's on a tour in London, and he went to a festival and he saw, I think he was seeing at 2 of her shows. So people started speculating and then ran with it. And someone was like, are you going to address the rumors about dating Bill Murray? And she said, no, there's nothing to address.
Okay.
So I was like, oh. But
that was fun while it
lasted. It was fun while it lasted.
Yes. I was like, I could see her being like, oh, these people get on my nerves. These damn rappers.
Just try something different.
Right. He seems like
they don't have to get married.
No, exactly. That's what I was thinking. They ain't got to be married or anything.
Just go laugh.
Just
go have a good time.
Go have a few beers and
play some golf.
Yeah.
Do some Bill Murray type stuff.
It don't even have to be a day. We could just go do those things with Bill Murray.
I would love to hang out with Bill Murray.
Right? I think that'd be fun. And it was at first I was like when I heard the rumor, I was like, isn't he a little problematic? And then I was like, oh, I'm thinking Chevy Chase.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't think.
And then I was like, oh, I'm wrong.
Chevy Chase is really funny, too.
He's really funny. It makes me sad that he's become so problematic.
I know.
On the set of, what's that, Community? That show, he was really bad.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, I don't want to.
But they've always had those stories about Chevy Chase.
That's true, yeah.
Even from his Saturday Night Live days.
You're right.
He's been difficult to work with.
He's just difficult, but he's freaking hilarious.
He is so funny. Chevy Chase and Bill Murray and Steve Martin and Martin Short. Oh my gosh. The Three Amigos is one of my favorite movies. Yeah. It's so funny.
Steve Martin is pretty hilarious. I needed to watch, was it Only Murders in the Building? Have you watched that?
I haven't seen that.
I'd like to start it.
I like Selena Gomez.
Yeah. And Martin Short.
Yeah.
So, and I've heard really good things. So one day we
should watch it.
Mm-hmm.
We should watch it.
But yeah, all those old school guys are funny. Father of the Bride, get the hell out of here.
So, yeah.
I'm like, come on.
Come on, guys.
Doesn't get any better than that.
It's true. The Jerk.
Yes.
That one is so funny.
Oh, and what's your so we're talking about Bill Murray. I know your favorite Bill Murray movie.
What?
Is it Ghostbusters?
Yes, that's gonna be our triple dipper. So yes, our triple dipper is our top 3 favorite comfort movies. And yes, I will always watch Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters is, I agree. And I go back and forth between which one is better because I can watch 1 and 2.
They're both
really good. Yeah.
And I liked the female remake of it.
I think I didn't watch it for a long time, and then when I did, I was like, that was good because I was like, everyone was dogging it. So I was like, oh, but then when I watched it, I was like, that was.
Me and my mom went and saw it in the theater together, and I thought it was really good. Yeah. But then, still too. Because the original is so nostalgic, it is hard to kind of see somebody else do it.
Right.
And newer. But then when I watched it the second time, for what it was, a remake, a female remake, I was all in.
Right.
I think it's hilarious.
It's a good fun stuff. Girl, and then that, which one was when they were down in the subway.
That's 2.
That's 2
with the pink stuff.
Yeah, and then Winston, and remember he was down in there, and he was like, they were like, Winston. Girl, I was like, Winston, run! No, that was like the scariest voice ever. If someone ever said my name like that, girl, I would never. I would change my damn name.
Like, nope.
No, never again. My name is Vanessa. I don't know why I said that was the first name that came
up. Winston to Vanessa.
Or like someone said that my name like that. Like,
Ramel like that.
Yeah.
Like, why would Winston change his name to Vanessa?
Sorry. But that was terrifying.
That is scary. I, to this day, you know, in the first one, when the scary dogs are in the kitchen, and you can see the light coming from behind the closed door, and then their heads come out. I still, to this day, like, my closet door light can't be on with the door closed. It freaks me out because I'm like, those dang dogs are going to get my eggs are going to fry right out of the
girl when them eggs fry. Girl, that was a good ass movie. That was. Ooh, with Rick Moranis.
Yes, he's so. The gatekeeper and the keymaster.
Oh my god,
his little party, and he's like, "Oh, who brought their dog?"
Yes. Oh my gosh, man, that was a good.
And Dan Aykroyd is so funny, and Ramus. What's the other guy's name?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
Ramus.
But I know who you're talking about.
Yes,
I don't know.
He just classic.
Yeah, and they both had to me, like, they both have really good, like, the main songs off of the album. Because the first one was, of course, like, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun,
right,
something strange.
Yes,
in your neighborhood.
I used to think that if I sang Ghostbusters, if I said that loud enough, I would be in the song.
Well, I mean, that was a fun, like,
always at the skating rink.
And then the second one, with
Bobby Brown.
Bobby Brown, that was a good one too. That was a pop too.
I love Bobby Brown.
Try to battle my boys, it's not legal.
Guess we're gonna have to take control. You gotta take control. Gotta take control. I do love me some. I picked Bobby Brown today. What a coincidence.
Yes,
that was song of the day. Don't forget to follow our playlist.
Yes.
I feel like we have a really fun playlist going.
It's on Spotify. All kinds of crazy.
Yes,
it's fun.
It is fun.
Yes. And I hope I didn't. Was that your number one? I hope I didn't just like.
No, that was my number 3.
Okay, I was like, damn, I didn't mean to. I was like, what?
You exposed.
Sorry, girl. Because I was excited to talk about Ghostbusters. Really.
I know. I do love Ghostbusters. Yes.
Okay, and then last thing about Ghostbusters was the second one. It was along there with, like, I think Thriller and, like, Ghostbusters was my thing where I loved to watch, but I was so terrified of them.
Because you don't do scary movies.
I don't do scary, but they were all really good.
Were acceptable.
I mean, you couldn't just not watch Thriller.
Right.
Like, I had to get over that.
I had the making of Thriller on VHS.
Yeah, of course. And I remember, like, I would, like, pop it in. My mom would pop it in for me. And then she'd try to leave. I'm like, where are you going?
Yeah, we're about to watch this. When he turns around and his eyes are yellow at the end.
Yes. And then, but Ghostbusters, especially Ghostbusters 2, terrifying.
Oh, because of that
painting
guy?
Yes.
Yes, that one guy
was his name?
Vicini?
Yes.
Vicini.
And then, he was scary too. And then, but what was the painting's name? Dang. Something that, the Terror, Ivan, the Terror.
Egon? No, that's Egon's
one of the damn Ghostbusters.
Yeah, that's the Ghostbusters.
Girl, I don't know.
Oh, Lord.
But it was they were both very good, both very scary.
I always recognize that one guy from he's always the Ghostbusters 2 guy. Mm-hmm. Remember when he goes and he asks Sigourney Weaver about his baby, and then he turns around and his eyes turn into headlights as he's
girl.
Yeah, some of that stuff is a little scary.
And the poor baby was on I remember I was scared of the baby being on the ledge. I was like, the baby's on the ledge!
No, I was scared. I was scared.
I wasn't even a mom at the time, but I was like, get that baby off the ledge! That's so dangerous.
This is so dangerous.
Yes, like that. Don't play about that. That's not funny.
I do. Watch you some Ghostbusters.
Yes.
But, I mean, it's just a movie, too. The baby doesn't fall. It's all right.
Praise Jesus. Oscar's okay. Girl, my number 3 is because, and I have 2 in number 3. But they're both Will Ferrell, and I think Will Ferrell is hilarious.
He is so funny.
So my number 3 is a combination. It's either Talladega Nights and The Campaign. And they're both hilarious, and I can watch them.
I haven't seen
Every
the
time.
campaign as much as Talladega Nights.
The campaign is slept on. I don't think that people know enough about the campaign.
Because it's Zach Galifianakis.
Yes. And
it's so cringy.
So funny.
When he punches pig.
Yes. And I'm telling me and Jesse, we still say, anytime we say Lady Gaga, we're always like, Lady Gaga. Because I dressed up as Lady Gaga. We're always like, or like if we make a message like, it's a mess. Clean this house up because it's a mess. That movie is so great. It's so, especially for now, like the difference, like it just makes fun of like politicians, and then
I'm sure it's like a little, it's like going back now. You're like, some of this kind of like idiocracy kind of came through a little bit.
Exactly. But it is fun. It is.
Talladega Nights is very quotable too.
Yes.
Me and Paul are always like, I don't know what to do with my hands.
Exactly. I don't know what to do. I mean, it's funny. Yes. Or sometimes I'll be like, I can't hear because of the gayness.
I'm going to spend all afternoon throwing chips war medals off the bridge.
Girl.
Y'all, this is what we did before memes.
Yes.
You screamed Dave Chappelle memes.
Yes, exactly.
Will Ferrell quotes.
But Talladega Nights and End of the Campaign are great, rewatchable movies.
Yeah, I agree.
And you'll laugh and laugh and laugh again.
And laugh and laugh.
You'll find more things to laugh about.
Yeah, those are the types of movies where something gets funnier the more you watch it, and then you find more funny stuff
right.
watch it.
Yes.
I'll have to watch it.
Yes, the way that they get improv and stuff, I'm so jealous of that sometimes. Like, how can they just like, you know, at the end they'll show like the bloopers and they'll say something like 20 different ways.
Right.
I think that's so cool. I could be like, I'd say it, maybe I'll think of 2 or 3 more things, but I don't know about. I just think it's so like that's amazing.
I do love Will Ferrell's bloopers.
Yes.
Paul Rudd has really good bloopers too.
Yeah, they're so. I would not be able to keep. I'd be like, oh, he's so funny.
Yeah, sometimes they can't keep a straight face.
Right, and that's even funnier.
That is funnier.
Okay,
my number 2 is Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That was.
I haven't seen that in a while.
Oh, that's always been one of my favorite ones.
I do love you some Pee Wee Herman.
I do. The last fun thing we did before COVID was go see Pee-wee's Big Adventure at the Majestic in downtown Dallas, and Paul Rubens was there.
Oh,
and he did. It wasn't like a Q&A. It was just like he just came out on the stage and talked, and he talked about the movie and about like filming it and everything.
Oh wow!
And it was just so interesting, like just hearing him tell these stories,
right?
And then. Buxton, Francis Buxton, he was there in the audience, but we were like up in the
like in the rafts or whatever.
Yeah, the balcony, and he was below us, so we didn't actually get to see Francis Buxton, but it was really cool. And Paul Rubens did a balloon solo, and it was one of the a
balloon solo.
It was so funny. It was seriously one of the funniest fucking things I've ever seen.
Oh,
he gets a balloon, like just a regular like balloon, and blows it up, and then he pushes it on his like on his chest and open like he like plays a balloon. Oh my! It is the funniest thing.
Oh,
I think I was laughing harder than anybody else around me, and Paul was probably like, "Leslie, stop!" But oh my, it tickled me so much.
That's hilarious.
I'll put like a clip of him doing a balloon solo.
Okay,
because it is.
I'm like, what? Well,
so
but yeah, Pee Wee Herman was that whole Pee Wee Herman phase, Pee Wee Playhouse, and I liked the Big Circus, Pee Wee's Big Circus,
Big Adventure.
Yes, that was fun too.
I like
really
that one
enjoyed
too.
That one with the hot dog tree. I can remember being like, man, that'd be cool to have a hot dog tree.
Yes, and then Winnie trying to feed him egg salad all the time.
Yeah, like all the different characters in that one. That was fun. Yeah, that was a good one. That's a good one, Liz.
Pee Wee he's just fun.
Yeah,
I like that sort of humor is not for everyone, but I find it hilarious.
It's for me.
Yes.
That's okay. You do you, boo-boo. You do you.
It's just so silly.
Yeah, it is silly.
And that's one of the things, too, like, the more you watch it, the funnier it is.
Right.
And he was so different than everybody else, too.
Yeah, right? Yeah, he was. I agree. I'm cool. I'm down. That makes me happy.
That was a good choice.
Yes, I agree. My number 2 is Welcome Home, Roscoe Jenkins, with Martin Lawrence and Mike Epps, and it's got James Earl Jones, and what's the guy that passed away? Michael Clark Duncan,
the big old guy.
From Green Mile. Yeah, him. It's just
good cast.
It's just hilarious. Monique.
I don't think I've ever seen it all the way through. I think that's one of those ones where I've seen like bits and pieces, but I've never seen it like all the way.
Right. And you might, like I said, it's probably my Pee Wee Herman, because some people might be like, "Our movie was so goofy and dumb." I'm like, well, I laugh a lot.
That's my opinion.
I think yes, I love Mike Epps. He is hilarious to me. Like,
he is really funny.
I stand me some Mike Epps. I think he's hilarious. And anything he's
the
in,
faces he makes. So
yes, girl. When he was in Friday, and I think he's funny.
Yeah, I can see that. That's definitely your type of humor.
Yes, like I'm like, man, I don't care. He always says some dumb stuff like in the background, like like you have to listen. Like, what did he say?
He's always like always in the background doing. You gotta watch him.
Yeah. Girl, and Friday, the second one, no, the Christmas one. Yeah, the Christmas one. Whenever they got their apartment broken into, and the police are going to take their marijuana plant, and they're like, we can either take your marijuana plant, or we can book you today, and you won't get out till Christmas. And it's like Christmas weekend, you won't get out till Monday. And he was like, oh, that's fucked up too. I think that's because both of those are fucked up, right? Like, I got to do between those two. Yeah, I really think about it. Like, I want you to take it away. Can I just go chill, sit down there for a little bit? Is there a third option? I don't know. Every time I'm like, man, that's fucked up too.
I can see his face saying it too.
Like, I'm pretty sure the officer's like, really? No. Like, I want you to take my marijuana plant. Oh, but yes, Welcome Home, Roscoe Jenkins is hilarious.
Yeah.
And probably playing on BET randomly at some point. It is. Because I've seen it. That's where I usually like, oh.
Well, I'll watch it because I watched The Wild, Wonderful Whites of West Virginia.
Yeah.
So I will watch it.
Watch you some. Speaking of BET, just real quick, Tyler Perry bought BET.
Oh, really?
Now. So he has BET and VH1.
Oh. I used to love watching VH1.
VH1 was
They
amazing.
need to bring back Behind the Music on VH1.
And then pop-up video.
Oh, I love
pop-up video.
Pop-up video.
And then all the little, well, I guess you can't, because it's just the way reality has gone. But they used to have all the most terrible.
Yeah, like, we'll have to do an episode on, like,
what's it? The Flavor of Love. Yeah, Flavor of Love.
And Rock of Love.
Yes.
All those. Me and my husband, we watch, that's like one of our guilty pleasures. We'll watch Rock of Love.
Yeah.
It's so good and so bad.
It is.
That's one of the things we bonded over is our mutual love of, like, kind of trashy.
Sometimes trashy reality TV is all you need in life.
Like, he watches news stuff and documentaries and reality shows. Like, he doesn't do sitcoms.
Right.
Laugh tracks and stuff like that. So
I am down with the trashy reality. You know me. I'm like, let's do it. All right.
Yeah. I was like, all right.
What's up with these people? What's their deal? All right. Let's go.
Story? Let's dive in. Let's go. Where's the popcorn?
All right. Yeah. I'm totally in.
Well, I have to check out Welcome Home, Roscoe Jenkins.
Please do. It's Comedy Genius.
We might have it on Laserdisc.
Ooh, did you have something to play it on?
Yeah, we have a Laserdisc there.
Oh, okay.
My husband has a really good, selection. We have King Ralph on Laserdisc.
I don't know what that is.
John Goodman. He finds out he's the King of England. Classic.
That's at the end where they sing Duke of Earl?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that's what it was called. I would have thought it was called Duke of Earl.
No, it's called King Ralph.
Girl, because I would have been like, no, Duke of Earl with John Goodman. What? Y'all don't know what I'm talking about. Okay. I did not know that was the name of the movie.
We have a really, good, because you could buy them in bundles, so he would get, bundles of, 90s ones.
Uh-huh.
So we have really, I think we have Clueless. We have very impressive Laserdisc selection.
Very nice.
So, anyhow, we'll check it out. All right, my number one comfort movie.
And oh my God, what is it?
Always
I think I know.
It's The Princess Bride.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I love it. It's perfect.
I haven't watched it in a while. I need to watch it.
They just like not just, but they recently had all the cast members get together, minus Andre the Giant, and I think like he's the only one that is not like alive and well. Like everybody else is like doing really good.
Wow, that movie is not new.
Yeah.
Oh, it's old.
Well, Robin Wright, she was featuring Robin Wright, or introducing Robin Wright. Yes.
She was so young.
Mm-hmm.
She looks amazing though.
Yeah, she's
even though on what's that show that gave me a ugly feeling?
Oh yeah,
the political drama with Kevin Bacon,
House of Cards.
Oof. I finished watching it. I watched it now because I had to finish it. But I'm telling you, that gave me an icky feeling.
I really wanted to watch it, and remember my ex basically told me that I was not intelligent enough to follow.
Girl,
I didn't know about politics.
I will smack the shit out of him.
I see her face right now.
I'm like,
yeah,
I can't believe that. Girl,
yeah,
go watch it right now, just because.
Just despite him. Yes. All right.
Yeah, girl, that movie was not. I was about to say it wasn't that complicated, but no, I was mad at him for even saying, even if it was complicated.
Right? I'm not.
Yeah, you're not.
Yeah.
Yes. No, girl, we'll watch it. But it's very interesting and it's good and.
But it's political drama.
Ooh, it's very dark.
Yeah.
And, I don't know. Sometimes I can be sensitive to stuff like that. So,
yeah, I can too.
Yeah, like the darkness. But I finished watching it, even with Robin Wright, because. Is that time he got in trouble?
Yeah, Kevin Spacey.
And then so she had to take over.
Right.
But I thought she's dark in that whole too.
Well, you can't. They're married, right?
Yeah. But I mean, that's a good actress because she was so sweet in The Princess Bride.
She was. Oh, Princess Buttercup.
Yeah, I'm like, well, good for you, Robin Wright. You be acting your ass off, girl.
And Carrie Elwes was Wesley, as you wish. He,
yeah. Okay, yes.
So I always thought he was so cute.
Yes.
Like, handsome.
Right.
And then, Vicini and Inigo Montoya.
Yeah.
It's just...
It's a fun,
almost,
is that what you call an epic movie? Like, epic? Because it, travels through, or some type of movie they would call that.
I think that's probably more like a fairy tale because it starts like he's reading a book. It's based off an actual book.
Right.
The Princess Bride. And it's the grandpa reading to little Fred Savage.
Yeah.
That was Fred Savage was my very first crush. I mean, Kevin Arnold.
Yeah.
It was like that Lucky Winnie Cooper.
Right.
So yeah, it just had everything. It's funny and it's kind of romantic and it's silly.
Right.
And it's like adventurous.
Yeah. Maybe that's what I was thinking, adventure.
Yeah, it'd probably be an adventure movie.
Yeah, right.
It's very quotable also.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, all my movies came out in the 80s.
80s?
Yes. Princess Bride was in the 80s, is 87.
Uh-huh.
Let me see, what did I...
And then you had
Princess
Ghostbusters.
Bride Ghostbusters is 84.
Oh.
And Pee-wee's Big Adventure is 85.
Oh, girl. Okay. I'm like, okay.
I know. So, yeah, they've been my favorites for a long time.
Well, my top one is, I love me comedy, and comedy is my favorite genre for sure.
Yeah.
But one of my other favorite is, so I love me a good gangster movie, so it's a little bit different.
We're swerving.
Yes. So my number one is Goodfellas.
I will always watch Goodfellas if it's on.
But only if it's not on if they allow cussing, because you can't watch Goodfellas and they're like, mother freak you. Right. So you're like, Joe Pesci does not say that.
That is not what he said.
Freak you freaking fricker.
Yeah.
You're like, no. So only if it's on, if they allow the cussing, then I will watch it.
That's acceptable.
Yes. And it is just, I don't know why, because it's not like,
it's not
calming or anything.
No.
I just like the whole story and how it progresses, and you see he was at where he was, and then just how wild it was. That's wild to
would you rather live big and kind of would you rather go big and lose everything, or never go big at all?
I don't know. And then the fact he had no he didn't have any ID, he didn't have a driver's license, his house wasn't in his name, he had everything in cash, just to be that rogue, and the government basically doesn't really know you exist.
Yeah.
So you just survived all this time without an ID?
Yeah,
Like,
but that was also back in the 80s,
yeah,
too.
right.
You would leave a digital footprint now.
Now you'd have, yeah, for sure. But like, it's just so interesting and see how they go. And like I said, like, you know, maybe at one point
doing the garlic within they cook. Yes, I want to make that. It's sauce.
Yeah.
And then, you know, that if you're driving around and you see a helicopter, you have to pretend like you're really
like, oh no, he's chasing us again. Girl, he looks so bad at that part. I'm like, that's the part where I'm like, see, no, like,
yeah, you're in too deep.
Yeah, right. You gotta like be like, you know, Jay-Z, like sell your cocaine, and then you gotta like turn it around and like do some shit. You can't just be like, I'm just gonna do this.
Like, this is it.
Like, no, invest in something. Like
all this money and you have nothing.
Right.
Old girl left her hat and girl got busted.
And then like the stuff the wives go through.
Yes.
It's just great. But I love all that. Like the Sopranos, Casino. I love all that. It's just so. But yeah.
I will always watch it.
Yeah.
If it's on.
Couldn't be me, but
yeah,
it's fun to watch other people and be like, yes, interesting. The way they dress, they look all cool. But yeah, it's like totally different these days. You can't be that.
Yeah, I don't think you could even be that off the grid.
No. Right? Like you can't be that rogue. And like I think that they said the house was in the mom's name because they were trying to put I can't remember, but like in the mom. I don't know. There's so many things to talk about.
Yeah, but they were talking about like on payphones and stuff. Yeah. They didn't even have cell phones then.
Yeah.
It would have been fun to be a gangster in the 80s.
And that was even because he was like born in the 50s or 60s. So I guess he started probably in his heyday. I guess it was in the 80s. Yeah. And like all that gold.
Yes.
In their house.
Yes. On the mirrored stuff.
Yes.
So gaudy.
I mean, you know, like I said, the East Coast, all that like stuff, that Jersey, New York.
When all the ladies get together and like their makeup. Yes. Oh gosh.
Yes. And I would just be in awe of like, what the fuck is going on?
Right? Like I could be a fly in the wall, but that could not, like me and you would be like, no thank you.
Do what? Like, yeah. Like it's just so crazy. Oh, look at that red cardinal. How pretty.
It's pretty.
There's a cardinal that just landed really close to us. It looks really cool. It got spiky hair.
They say that cardinals are people from your people who've died coming to visit.
Hey, thank you. Hopefully.
Whoever you are.
Yeah, we'll bless our podcast. Yes, woo-woo. But yes, my number one comfort movie, if for some other reason it just comforts me, I can happily fall asleep and be like, Ray Liotta's so handsome.
He is handsome.
He is.
I think it's hilarious that Cocaine Bear was his last movie.
Right?
That was a really good movie.
It was crazy.
It was. Based off a true story.
Yes,
it was fun.
Crazy. And
Elizabeth Banks directed that.
Yes, I think I saw that.
Girl power.
And then who's actor? Lorraine Bracco in Goodfellas.
Oh, yeah.
I think she's so beautiful in that movie.
She is.
She looks she's like, I like her like Italian look. And to me, she looks better than all the other wives, but I guess that was probably on purpose.
Right.
But just very natural, but very.
Yeah, she was a little more natural.
So just elegant and stunning, and she looked beautiful in her dresses.
Kind of innocent to be in that group.
Right, and then she remember she got mad at him when she stood him up.
Did.
She's like, you got some nerve
standing
me up. Yes. So, and then, when a man goes and pistol whips a dude for you, what you gotta do? You're gonna marry him.
Yep.
You pistol whipped that guy for me.
Yeah. You got to marry him.
What could go wrong?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Could go wrong? That man loves me.
Classic love story.
I mean, what am I going to do? I'm going to marry the guy, right? He pistol whipped him because he looked at me funny. But anyway.
Probably worked for me.
Yeah.
Be like, how romantic.
Now in our 40s, we'd be like, bitch, what?
Like, are you crazy?
Girl, get the fuck away from him.
That is a red flag.
Run. And where the hell is the gun? Did he take it or you? Girl, I'd ask 20 million questions now.
Yes. We have a lot of questions.
Yes. Okay. But anyway. That was fun, Leslie.
I agree.
Oh, and you know what? We gotta say, we are so sorry we didn't integrate this in our show. But happy Father's Day to all of our fathers. To, I think the men in our, I think my husband listened to one or show. I don't bug him and tell him to listen because this is not his thing. So
Our husbands are supportive.
Yes,
but probably won't get to 50 something minutes.
No,
but
my dad neither.
Yeah,
it's okay, Daddy.
My dad might.
Your dad might. Yeah.
So we have really great men in our lives.
We do. Yes. So happy Father's Day to all the fathers, out there. All the
fathers.
Yes. I hope you have a great day, and don't let these people tell you that you're less. Because everyone always forgets about, like, not forgets, but like, have you ever seen those memes that like a restaurant on Mother's Day and it's like all crowded, and then Father's Day there's like nobody there? I'm like, poor dad.
That's because we've prepared stuff for them to do at home so that they don't have to leave.
You know what? Jesse requested some food.
Yeah,
you're right.
And so it's just we get to go out because
we're the preparers usually, not all the time.
Yes, but take me to brunch. I love brunch.
Yeah.
So happy Father's Day to the best dads.
Yes.
All the dads. All are great.
Yes. Love you.
Love you guys. All right. Well, we will see you guys next week.
Yes.
Make sure you follow us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube,
and then follow
Twitter.
Oh, yes. Sorry.
And
then follow Ramel the Realtor on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok.
Yes. We will do. Yeah, we want to hear what y'all's favorite like comfort movies are. That'd be fun.
That'd be fun. Yeah.
And make sure you check out our Spotify page. We have our playlist, and then we ask like questions and stuff.
For sure.
So thanks for hanging out with us, guys.
Yay!
See y'all next time.
Okay.
Woo woo woo.